After the chapter page is removed, the message tube is no longer needed. Alex discards it. So now we go into our inventory and we read suspicions of conspiracy. You know what? I haven't saved yet. I'm going to save right now.
It is apparent that the endeavors of mankind are mere puppetry at the hands of the ancients. Whenever a king vows reform, the ancients move quickly to stifle it.
Yeah, exactly. If you pay attention.
Emperor Charlemagne the Frank, the new Holy Roman Empire
France
was at the height of its power.
France.
Hanc mit ad dominum et imperatorum nostrum, Carolum magnum Francum.
Deliver this to our Lord and Emperor Charlemagne the Frank. No one.
Charlemagne. You guys will get that in a little bit.
Eyes only. At once.
Keep the tube to hide your weed better. Speaking of hiding drugs, did you guys hear that story about that guy? He went to sell his Sega Genesis to like a pawn shop, and when the pawn shop looked at it, like they opened the just put their finger, the guy into the cartridge slot, and it was just crystal meth in the cartridge slot.
What sorcery is this? A spell? I am bewitched.
Nailed It Productions does not think that. He's actually a really cool dude. He's one of us. He's my best
I
buddy.
have to warn him of this treachery.
And as you can see right there, Anthony opened the letter meant for Charlemagne, and it cursed him. Hit him with something. He doesn't know what it did. We don't know what it did, but it hit him. And he's going to warn Charlemagne about what it was. After Anthony briefly describes his mission, the monk informs him that Charlemagne was last seen in audience with the bishop in the visiting chamber. How about this guy? Anthony's presence is questioned by the monks, feeling that he has trespassed upon sacred ground. The monk seems rather subdued, perhaps out of respect or perhaps out of fear. Muffled voices emanate from inside the bishop's visiting chamber. However, the door is locked, and Anthony will need the bishop's key to enter and gain an audience with Charlemagne. The monk cordially greets Anthony. However, he brings grave news of the loss of one of his order, who fell from the tower to his death. His tone is guarded, leaving Anthony wondering if, indeed, this is the truth. Can't talk to him. What we can do... Can I look at this? Detail. A funeral casket made from unfinished wood. It is not properly sealed and could probably be opened. Should Anthony open the casket? Why? Why? Why do you walk into a church and open a man's casket? Why would you do that?
Oh my God, what is it?
Probably just said, oh, I've been looking for that. Thanks, man.
Get out of here.
You have proven what we have feared the most.
Yep, he did not fall from the tower.
Poor man has been the victim of great evil. Look how his body has been defiled. As if something has...
Why do they
Well,
add
it's out
stuff
from
to the
inside
game that
him.
has nothing to do with gameplay as of
Take
what you're
this for
doing
your
now?
protection.
Is it further
And find
information
the
for
bishop.
further use? Well,
Must
depending
be
on what it is.
informed of this
What are you talking about?
horrible
Like
discovery.
when I was talking to the monks? Anthony has acquired a Scramasax. My favorite name for any weapon in the history of all video games. I have a Scramasax. But yeah, are you talking about the monks? Ha! I like Anthony. He's a pretty okay guy. But anyway, now we're gonna go upstairs. We can't go upstairs this way. The second monk. Yeah, it's all flavor text just to kind of help you see what's the atmosphere inside the church and what's going on, you know. Run, you have seen too much. Yeah, monk with a giant hole in his chest. Anyway, this is what's going to happen now from every chapter, from this chapter on in every chapter. You're going to get to a point where you get that screen effect, and we get teleported to this room with statues in it. Elia. We all know what happened to her. And Pius Augustus, who doesn't have a statue because he destroyed his own statue. Look at you, Excali. So you come up to this hand and Cradled in what appears to be a leathery hand lies a mysterious book. It is bound in human skin and intricately decorated with shrunken bones. It beckons and yearns to be possessed. Should Anthony claim the Tome of Eternal Darkness? Oh, yes. We want the Tome of Eternal Darkness. So he's still alive. Pious? Yeah, he was that skeleton before talking to his god. And now Anthony kind of looks a little fucked up. But it's okay. We're trucking. Come over here. Examine that. A blue urn. Anthony has found a blue urn. And if we check it, you can hear something jiggling inside. The urn has been glazed with a rich cobalt blue shellac, instilling it with an otherworldly spectral character. It has a strange sigil on the side. So what you gotta do is do that. Or can I not do it? I thought he could fumble with it, can't he? Oh, there you go. You gotta hit use. While fumbling around, the urn slips from Anthony's stiff fingers, dashing itself into fragments as it hits the floor. Anthony has picked up a broken blue urn and a magical rune. Runes are the key element in creating spells. By collecting and combining runes in different ways, different spells can be created. Spells are magical incantations that enhance a character's natural abilities. We're going to see more of this in a little bit, but you can't make a spell with one rune. You need multiple runes. And we're going to learn that in a second. Yeah, spell list, new spell. We'll go through all of that. And something else we need to make a spell is this right here. A mysterious gold medallion. RuneScape. Anthony has acquired a circle of power. Alright, so that's another thing we need to make spells. Circles of power describe the amount of power that a spell will have. The more points within that circle, the stronger the spell will be. Alright, so you need a circle of power and you need some runes. So we're almost good to go. We just need more runes, as it were. Just want to make sure there's nothing here. Nothing there. Nothing there. Nothing there. Need to come over here. Amongst the tomes and manuscripts, a book brings attention to itself. Oddly pristine on the dusty shelf. Doesn't quite belong. Anthony should indeed move the book. And secret passage! Of course, because it's an old-ass church. Ah, and there's a zombie with a rune in his chest. So we're going to go ahead and dispose of him. And claim his rune for our own. Die, zombie! No, not that zombie. I can't hit his arm. Okay, okay. Finish him. While you were away getting fucked by your wife, going to go over the world, what is going on with you, Excali? Well, we found another magical rune. More importantly. Alright, so if you look at our runes, you can't, oh, well, you can use these runes. Like, let's do a new spell, right? You can use these, but that did nothing. We need one more rune. But you don't know exactly what they do until you get an item known as a codex. The codex is exactly what you think it is. It decodes the rune. So it's a big stone that'll tell you what each rune does. But you need a codex for each rune, right? So when you get a rune, you gotta find the codex. Unless you know what it does. Set that zombie on fire. Well, that fire effect is kind of meh, but, you know. It's a GameCube game. Now, when you're fighting these zombies, you can... That was a hint. That you can use the torch and set them on fire. They're dead. And this is a guy you definitely want to survive. You don't want to let him die because, grateful for his life, the monk tells Anthony what happened. He was carrying a sacred urn from the baptismal font when he was confronted by the bishop, who was brandishing a large blade and whose eyes burned with an evil fire. Frightened, the monk dropped the urn at a shock and ran. Returning to retrieve the urn, he found only the sword the bishop had left behind. With thanks, he gives the bishop sword to Anthony. Anthony has acquired a two-edged sword. You want to pick this up. You definitely want to pick that up because it'll make your life leagues easier in the long run. Because it's way stronger than the Scramus axe. Examine. The area is dark. Oh, hold on. You gotta pick up all the pieces of the green urn while we're here. Mix. This function allows the player to combine 2 or more items in the inventory into one. Let me just make sure I got everything. See, I didn't. Any other pieces? I don't think so. Let's see. Mix. Anthony has assembled 2/3 of a green urn. Mix this. Anthony has assembled a broken green urn. You are fucking smart. Use a torch to fuck a zombie. That's what I did. Where Devils knows what it's about. As long as you're not a douchebag, we're all cool. Like I've said times before, there's only one rule to hanging out in the Biscuit Plays live stream. That one rule is be excellent to each other. I think that's a very important rule in life. Carved stone tablet lies on the floor. Anthony has acquired a magical codex. All right, so now we acquired the codex before the rune. So if you look at the runes, Magamore item. Kill this guy. You're dead. And now we found the Magamore rune. All right. So now we're going to try to create a new spell, even though we don't know what these do. Yeah. I discovered spell 1. That's another thing you're going to need. You're going to need a scroll to tell you what the name of each spell is. You can go ahead and create the spell, but you won't know what it does unless you cast it. So let's cast it. Let's cast it on the broken green urn. And we have repaired the urn. Now we have our magic meter. Obviously, we know what that does. And we're going to come back here and cast it again. On the blue urn. Lightning. It's not lightning. It's just kind of the spell of each god. So what I didn't mention before, because I'm stupid, is if you look at the runes, we don't have the codex for this rune right here. But that rune is the Ulyath rune. Ulyath is one of the gods. So the way it works is when you cast a spell, the first thing you need is an alignment for that spell. It needs to draw power from one of the gods, right? So in this case, all we have right now is Ulyath. So the spells that we're going to cast are Ulyath. So like I was saying before, you have different zombies for different gods, right? Different zombies don't like each other because different gods, the gods don't like each other. So there's a weakness to each god, kind of like the way Mega Man does it, where this god is weak to this god, right? So those urns, not exactly, no. Well, you'll see what they're about to do. But so if, let's say we're fighting the red zombies are the zombies of the god known as Chaturga. So their weakness would be Ulyath. So what you can do now that we have that in our mind, they don't like Ulyath, right? So we could spell list, cast it with the Ulyath alignment, choose our sword, whoosh, and now we have an enchanted Ulyath sword. As you can see, it's blue and everything. It runs out eventually. It's not unlimited. You'll have to recast it at some point if you want to keep it going. And now we look even worse because of this curse. So, hello, zombies. Yeah, I know. Keep looking for your head, you assholes. And that would be the codex for Ulyath. So, come over here. Let's just kill these fucks. I am not killing that monk. I mean, I could kill that monk. I got the sword already. Not that big a deal, but... A red urn sits beside the fountain. Anthony has picked up a filled urn. So, let's come back here really quick to our spells. Now, it tells us that this rune is Ulyath, right? So when we go to cast a spell, alignment, ooh yeah. Okay, so we know that. Now that we have those urns, you're supposed to figure out that urn being sitting there filled is supposed to clue you in that you need to repair these urns and fill them. So you use them at the water. Dunking the urn into the foul-smelling fountain, it becomes filled to the brim with rank fluid. It is a lot heavier now with rife and photo. Fill the blue urn. And now we gotta fill the green urn. Same thing. Come over here. Oh. You gotta take out the torch. Boosh. And that grants us a door. Let's equip this sword again because I like this sword. It is badass. Ugh. Finish him. It is horrifyingly too small. What is horrifyingly too small? Oh, a secret entrance that he closed behind him. Come over here. An iron plate in the floor is carved with 3 curious circles. Dried splashes have marred its pockmarked and worn surface. Alright, so we want to come here first. Amongst the books on the table rests an ancient scroll of what appears to be paper. Anthony has acquired the enchant item spell. This allows the player to cast spells. Yeah, we know. So, I know. I gotta examine it, right? A torn scroll. So now, oh my god, it wants me to assign it. So while we're here, you can assign any spell you want to a quick spell button. So the quick spell button is, let's get out of here, any direction on the D-pad or the Y button. So we'll just put this on up. This way you don't have to pause every time to cast that spell, right? So sometimes you might find the scroll for a spell before you find the required runes. So that lets you know, hey, there's a zombie or something, there's a rune around here that I should get if I want to cast this spell. So if you ever make a spell that you don't know what it does, or you just want to know how to make a certain spell, you can check the scroll, and it says a torn scroll illustrated with a geometric symbol is accompanied by a small note. The note reads, "That which is broken shall be fixed. That which is dull will be sharp. Thus is the nature of the enchant item magic. The spell requires Antorbach, and Magamore." So now we know. Kill the freaking monk. So what's over here is the Antorbach Codex. So now we know, if we go to our runes, that is Magamore and that is Antorbach. The cool thing is, once you get these codexes, they tell you what their translation would be. So Antorbach is project, and Magamore is item, so project item, right? So it starts to make sense once you know what each rune does and stands for. So the bishop passed through this secret door. There has to be a way. If we come over here, step on that, the secret entrance slides open. But when we come off it, it closes. So as you can imagine, the reason we filled these urns... What do you mean, Anthony? Can I use those? The reason we filled these urns is to place them on the tablet. I always liked enchanting. I really miss EQOA on PS2. Wow, what game is that? TK, what's up? Running outline, so not going to bed for a while. Yay! TK is here. So now that we've placed those urns, the door's open and we don't have to step on it. Step onto that, platform in order to keep the door open. We can come and go as we please. Now we come in this room.
So, you have come to return my book. Very well then.
Nah.
For your efforts.
As you can see, the bishop is fucked up.
Quick and merciful death.
I'm sorry, you want to fight me, Bishop? Go fuck yourself, man. Okay. Let's finish him off. Oh, beheaded, bitch. Beheaded. Anthony has acquired the bishop's key. Finish him off. College is consuming your life. Save you? Hysteric laughing. Hey, listen, TK. Make it some of yourself. Keep going. Do not stop. Examine this. A shrine to a god that bespeaks of an ancient evil that graced the earth before mankind walked its valleys. Oh, EverQuest. EverQuest. Nah, I never did. The first MMO I really played was Phantasy Star Universe. And to this day, it is still my favorite, but they shut down the servers because they wanted to release Phantasy Star Online 2, and then they never released it in this country because Sega doesn't like Americans. I don't know. Get dick fucked. I like you, Excali. You're a funny person indeed. I just love how easily this sword chops these guys apart. Yeah, Sega is Japanese, and Phantasy Star is Online 2 is only in Japan. There is a fan translation that you can get that translates a lot of the stuff, but it also leaves a lot of the stuff untranslated. And the problem is, Sega actually keeps up with the maintenance of that game in Japan, so they update it very frequently. So, oh shit. There we go. So, every time they issue an update with like new items or they change something, you have new items now that aren't translated. And sometimes when they update the game, the patch stops working, and you have to wait for the person who made the patch to update the patch so that it works with the new official patch. It gets ridiculous. So when that happens, you can't play it for sometimes a week, and it gets obnoxious. Though I still adore the game. The game is cool. But back to the matter at hand. This is the Trapper Dimension. It sprawls in every direction, and whilst in this place, magic cannot be cast, and humans are subjected to odd phenomena. The portals cycle from color to color as time progresses, and only the quick will escape. So as you can see, there's different colors, and each color on this portal corresponds to one of the portals in front of us. If you go to a portal, each portal is going to have a fountain that will restore either health, magic, or sanity, right? So when you get warped to these, it's pretty important before you go into a portal, I think, to pause and just kind of take stock of your health and stuff to see, well, where do I need to go? What would be the best route for me right now? But right now, we're pretty good on all fronts, so I'm just gonna boogie. You, sir, are gonna die. And I might as well just get the free magic that's here, even though I think it's full. Yeah. And now we take the purple, which leads us to another portal, which leads us the fuck out of the Trapper Dimension. So these little guys, these trappers, they're going to be, all over the game. And you want to sneak past them. I did a terrible job at it. Because every time they hit you with that little circle thing, you go back to the Trapper Dimension. So, trappers have no eyes, but can sense sound very well. If Anthony can sneak past them, they won't be trouble. I forget which button is sneak here. There we go, I got it. The X button is sneak. Oh! Fuck you, zombie. Hold on, turn around, Anthony. So yeah, now that we picked up the bishop's key after we killed the bishop, we can return to the main hall of the church and attempt to get into the bishop's room so we can speak to Charlemagne and tell him that we took a curse for him because we love him or something. He is our king. Oh, look at that, TK. You got a subscriber. How about that? Awesome. See, we're all friends here. We all help each other out. And now I'm really looking like a fucking zombie. Let's go up the ladder. Oh shit, I actually forgot about this part. Yup. That, my friends, is a hunter. These guys are fucking obnoxious. Whereas most zombies only have one head and stuff, this guy has 3 heads for you to take off. This is the main reason why you want to get this sword. Fighting him with the Scramus axe is obnoxious. See how quick he just went down? The Scramus axe is obnoxious. Boom, I missed my chance with the like I said, I didn't really want to kill him. Don't worry, we'll see sanity effects, I promise. I'll do it. I'll make sure my sanity goes low, because that's like the coolest aspect of this game. And now there's zombies in the main hall. Because, you know, that's life. The zombies. Alright. Whoop. Kill him, Anthony. Good. Now over to the bishop's room. As we barely make our way there. Muffled voices. Oh, I gotta actually go over here. Go for it, Anthony. You tell Charlemagne. Charlemagne! I failed you.
You are a fool for trying to save
Read your
him.
other comments.
His fate was
Thanks, Callie.
decided many
We need your help.
centuries
Tell
ago,
me, is it a dildo
as
or a
is the
sword?
fate of this world. Despite your faith, there is little to save you from the power of Zalatan.
Yep. That was the end of that chapter. So we have yet another sacrifice in this fucking dark war that we don't fully understand yet. We know Anthony tried to save his king, and in the end, he succumbed to the curse, and his king was dead already. So now, all those runes that we found have carried over, because the magical knowledge of all these characters rests within the tomb. The tome. So as long as you have the tome, you have the magical knowledge gained by these past characters. So I just picked up these these runes. Why do I keep misspeaking today? God damn it! We picked up these runes in the last chapter, and now Alex has them because she has the tome. Why can't she just strip? That'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie, but that might fuck up the flow of the game just a little bit. Oh, there's a sanity effect. Somebody banging at the door. There's a cool one. Where is the strip button? Where is the strip button? So, like we discovered in this chapter, the past chapter, Anthony, the enchant item spell can repair things. We broke a key before. Ulioth. I also like how it yells out the name of the runes. It's really cool. So now that the key works, come back up here. And she magically forgot she has the key. Now the second floor is open. Tablets and runes are the same, or are tablets just knowledge of runes locations? Yeah, so the runes are the actual things. Like when we killed those zombies, those are the runes. We can get the runes. The tablets we get, the codex, just tells you what the runes do. You don't know the name of the rune or the translation. So the codex will give you the name. Like, for example, this one is Magamore, and in plain English it means item, right? So that's what those codexes are for, you know. And that statue will follow you no matter what, just because it's creepy as fuck. It's not gonna stop following you. Found some 38 revolver ammo. Definitely gonna need that. Okay. Devils, I feel like a real jackass. Don't, bro. It's all good. You're learning. You're learning. Something that I learned is that you mash every button until you find that strip button. Well, maybe. Alex questions the presence of a lush landscape amidst these other morbid pieces. Could it be a single ray of hope encircled by the encroaching darkness? That's pretty deep. One of the drawers in the dresser curiously has no keyhole. In its place is a small triangular design flanked by a magical symbol. So as you can see, that is the Zelototh rune on there. He wants dead ass. Oh. Alex found a page from the Journal of Maximilian Roivus. There's a page from Maximilian Roivus' journal. Maximilian Roivus, which we will learn, as you probably... Her name is Alex Roivus. So obviously this is one of her ancestors. Everything that brightened my life now engulfed me in darkness. I fed on the light of truth, yet starved on the shadows of lies. I have learned through my lifetime, but no less than a newborn baby. So I don't think it's going to work here, but... Oh, it did! Yes. I fucking love that. It's my favorite little thing in, like, the entire game. That killed me when I first saw that. I was like, "Ah!" Dropped my controller. Fucking awesome. But yeah, that's all we needed to get out of here for now. Come over here. Aha, I see something. A chapter page has been hastily stashed behind the frame of the painting. Should Alex retrieve it? Yes! Chapter page entitled The Gift of Forever. Every game must have bathrooms and sewers. Indeed. Here's some more ammo we're going to pick up. Now we're going to go ahead and read The Gift of Forever.
Dreams. Modern psychology
Fuck, I dropped my
offers only unproven theories.
We're in
Some
Persia
see
and
them
about to
as
take
meaningless
control
puzzles
of my
in
favorite
the
character
brain,
in this game.
settling into a restful sleep. Others see them as laden with symbols of our unconscious desires. To still others, dreams represent the upwelling of the archetypes, normally hidden deep within the recesses of the human collective unconscious. Of one thing I am certain. After a brush with the ancients, our dreams metamorphosize.
The Prince,
into
exactly, the
nightmares.
Prince of Persia. Almost. Endless desert. Oh man, that music. That Middle Eastern music, man. The true ending of the game is the strip button being found.
I have implored you for years, yet you ignore all my advances. You dominate my dreams, and I can think of nothing else. I fear I desire you many 100 times more than you love me.
My life has become a waking dream, Karim. For weeks, I have dreamed of an ancient treasure,
Aladdin.
so precious that it changes all life around it. It must be mine, Karim. If you truly desire me, as you say, then you will find this for me. Bring this treasure to me, and I will be yours. Both of our dreams
Really?
will come true.
Okay.
I need nothing more than you. You have enthralled me to the point where I can think of nothing else.
Come on, Kareem.
If I leave,
You're better than that, brah.
not forget about me.
You need not worry. I desire nothing more than the treasure that you seek. Leave now, Karim, and I shall await you.
He's just wandering through the desert now. Because some bitch was like, yeah, I'll marry you if you find me this once in a millennium treasure that nobody has ever been able to find ever. And legend says can change the world. Yeah, then of course I'll marry you. That's the thing, devils. She doesn't want the D. Kareem is going completely out of his way. Going treasure hunting just so he can have this beautiful woman. But yeah, this is our talisman. This is our healing item. He also has throwing chakrams and a tulwar. So, very good to know. Kareem is my favorite character. I love Kareem. Just because of this quote he has at the very end of his chapter, and it's just beautiful. A man's corpse lies fallen, wounds cover the exposed flesh of his body where his armor has failed. So we're going to come down here. And it's time for Kareem to claim his tome. And now, Anthony's statue has arrived. Because he has made his sacrifice. Yep, you get the same description every time you go to pick up the tome. So she's an evil bitch, isn't she? She's plotting something. Why would she want it? She doesn't even know what it is. She just knows there's this crazy treasure out there that she wants. Because she has everything. If you didn't notice, she's very, very rich and has everything already. There's nothing left for her to want. So she wants this legendary object. Yeah, fuck all of you guys. Let's make sure there's nothing else for me to pick up here. Nope, we're gonna go down the ladder. Greedy women. Yep. I believe the modern term is gold digger. Alright, first of all, you dead. You dead. No, maybe not yet. Also, this music. This fucking music. A statuette vaguely resembling a man. Kareem has found a statuette. And there is a rune, which we are about to receive. Come on, kill him. There we go. Oh, you finished the wrong guy, Kareem. What the fuck is wrong with you? Magical rune. And that's just a zombie. So those green mummy-looking guys are the Zelototh zombies. This guy right here is a Mantorog zombie. The red guys are the Chaturga zombies, like I said before, and the blue guys are the Uliath zombies. The blue guys tend to explode when they run out of health, so the only way to open this barrier is to pick up the rune first. Boom. Alright, so we're gonna have to go down there. We'll be back to this room in a little bit. A torch hangs upon the wall. Karim. Another statuette. This time we're going to get this codex here for Zelototh. Because we will be getting the Zelototh rune very shortly. Oh! Get away from me. You too. Boom! All dead. Moving on. Going back to that room. So now, as you can tell, when we step on this platform here, some of those candles light up, which is supposed to tell you you need weight. So, put that one there. That one there. And when we step on the third one... Oh shit. Oh, he got me anyway. Fuck that. Also, for the record, they die once they do their attack, so I don't need anything, do I? Nope. Run, Kareem. Oh, I gotta fight a zombie now. Fuck me. Really? You're not dead? Alright, so back to the real world. You've never, TK, you've never seen or played this game or seen gameplay. You have been deprived your entire life, let me tell you. This might be, this definitely is my favorite GameCube game. This game is beautiful. And highly appropriate to be playing on this October during Biscuit's Horror-thon. Lying in a pool of cold blood is a dead soldier. He is the victim of an unseen battle. Perhaps this man died from the claws of the monsters of this place. It is difficult to tell. I have. Yes, you have. A man lies dead, anointed in blood from the ravages of a Tulwar sword. The wounds, deep and numerous, seep fresh blood. Precise yet powerful, the result of a man's actions, not a monster's. Yes, for sure, the Tulwar. Now Kareem can wield 2 Tulwars simultaneously. Look at me. This is one of the reasons why he's my favorite. He's just so fucking cool, man. Christian parents. You know what? That sucks. I'm Italian. I grew up very Catholic, but my parents were never churchgoers, you know? That much. I went to Catholic school and everything, but... Oh! These guys are called bone thieves, if memory serves. And they do exactly what you see. They hide out inside other dudes. Don't feel bad, TK. My friend's parents were... His dad was a pastor growing up. Another dead man. And he has a recover spell. So his father was a pastor growing up. They wouldn't let him play Pokemon because it contained evolution. And now I've gone insane. So, believe me, you probably had it light. Fuck, get off me. Kill the bone thief. Kill the bone thief. Boom. So, this door, we cannot enter because a metallic plaque replaces the lock. A colored sigil is engraved in the metal above a wide slot. This sounds familiar. The slot appears to be wide enough to insert a large blade. Devils, I know my name is evil, but I believe in God. I didn't play games either. Well, to be honest, now that I'm up... Where's my bottle of water? I don't know where my water. Oh, there it is. Now that I'm up, I'm full grown and everything, I'm a man. I'm basically an atheist. But I don't hate on anybody's religion. This is the United States. You do what you gotta do for you. So... Your grandfather is a pastor, and so is your cousin. Alright. Hey man, if it's what you feel. Boom. I cannot go there yet because I don't have that rune, right? Okay. So we got that scroll before, that spell scroll, which is recover. And it's going to tell us we require Narrowcath and Santak. So we have, I believe that's Santak. Do I believe in the rapture or the Bible? Not really, no. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not stupid. I'm perfectly willing to concede that, you know, there's got to be some kind of afterlife or something. You know, there's something after you die. I'm just not so sure it's the heaven most people think or the hell most people think. Whereas just a guy that's standing there was like, you did good things, you did bad things, you know? You like to read, you should read. I read the Bible a lot when I was in, because like I said, I went to Catholic school, where you have to take religion class and all you do is read the Bible. So I'm fairly educated on it, I think. Santak. And now we have recover. Oh, we don't have recover. We have Santak. We need Narrowcath. Excuse me. Yeah, Santak. So wait, what is that? Let's try to make a new spell really quick here. Nope. I forget what rune that is. There we go. I did have it. I just didn't have the codex. Totally agnostic. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, TK. All right, so we discovered recover, even though we didn't have the codex for that other room, but we can cast it now. So another thing is, let's say we're casting recover, right? If we cast it with the Ulyath rune, it's going to recover magic, which I always thought it was funny because it costs magic to use because it's a spell. But yeah, it'll recover magic. If you cast it with the Ulyath, this is Ulyath, I'm sorry, the Chaturga rune, which is red, that'll recover health. And if you cast it with the Xelatoth rune, it will recover your sanity. You really need to keep these things in mind when playing through this game. Devils used to be an atheist. Fair. Yeah, I wish I had the Xelatoth rune. because I want to heal. There's nothing else in here? Okay. Oh, that's right. Now we can go down here. Right. So now, if you guys are remembering, this is the This is the exact same temple that Pius was in way back in the beginning of this whole war thing. You know. What do I need? I need sanity. Whoa, go in there. So another one of my, and he exploded because he was standing on there. So another one of my favorite aspects of this game is that you visit a lot of the same places over and over, but through different periods in time. So you kind of see how the buildings have aged, and you know what the times have done to that building, what it's being used for at that point in time. It's really cool. You can go fuck yourself. Hey, listen, devils. Like I said, I'm all about respect. If that's what your thing is, if that's how you feel, that's it. I'm not here to judge anybody at all for any of their life choices. Your life choices are yours, and mine are mine.
My dear Alex.
But yeah, back to the game.
I will always be at your side.
Will you always be at my side?
There are times when insanity takes hold, and nothing seems right. During those times, I will help you. Fear not, for I will keep the darkness away.
So Alex had to just take that break from reading the tome to get haunted by her grandfather.